Hey, Bad Christian here again. And we live over here in the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina. And Hurricane Helene, or however you say it, has just went through. And there's a reason why I haven't posted a video in a minute, and that's because I'm up here in the brunt of this stuff. We personally, our little farm here has done real well. So thank you to all the people who had prayers going out there. We really appreciate you guys. I can travel just a few minutes away from me in any direction and things get bad quick. Communications have been down, so I guess the military has brought some kind of temporary towers and set them up, which is really the only reason I can get a video out to you guys right now at all. So if it's a little grainy, that's probably why. But yeah, so it's been a wild experience, guys. Communications went out. Here at the farm, at the house, didn't seem bad. We didn't have any big trees come down or anything, but heck, I stood at the door with the door open and watched the rain and the trees blow around. But now we did get a lot of water. My particular setup here, we did just fine. But can't say so much for everybody else. So I work part-time at a grocery store in a produce department. Well, even with no communications, of course, I know when I'm scheduled, so I go into work and I get there and, I'm figuring it's going to be some kind of situation going on, but I didn't know what to expect. Heck, we're stuck here at the house. We don't know. We can't just turn on the TV or pull up a cell phone and figure out what's going on. I don't know if any of you know what that's like that are from the newer generation, because you've always had that technology there, but kind of reminded me of the old times, back when I was young. And you didn't have all this technology to kind of get in the way. And heck, we sit around, watch movies, had a good time. But anyway, so I get to the grocery store to work, and I start realizing like there's no food. And at first I'm thinking, well, there's probably no food because, people stocked up or whatever. It's been a few days since I'd been there. I basically sat home through the storm. Like I said, I'm part-time. But then I get to talking to everybody, and I realized, oh, no, there's much more going on here. So it turns out our distribution center and warehouse got flooded and taken out. So now the town, the majority of the grocery for the town, all of a sudden is just at a standstill, and we don't know when we're going to be able to even sort all that out. So that's bad enough. Not to mention that the store must have Starlink or something because it has free Wi-Fi. So, of course, I get to talking to the people that are coming in and cleaning the shelves out. And 90% of the people that are in there shopping aren't even from our area. They're from somewhere else. And I'm not talking about linemen and tree guys. We happily make room for them. We need those people to come out and help put our infrastructure back together. But I'm just talking about random people who decide they want to come to the area to either see what's going on, or they just need some internet because the communications out all across the western North Carolina. And so you literally got people whose homes and stuff are just fine. They've had no major damage. And yet here they are going to other towns, using up other people's resources so they can use some internet. Isn't that nice? So then, once the shelves are empty, there's no milk and bread for the families in my town. And I thought, well, that just seems kind of crazy, and this is kind of a pickle to be in, but, I figure everything will smooth out, So, go home, watch some movies, and come back to work the next day. And then I come back to work the next day, and people start asking me, are the shelves empty because of the storm or because of the strike? And I'm like, the strike? I don't know what they're talking about. Haven't had any kind of communications. I've got family in Indiana. They're scared to death. They don't even know what's happened to me because we can't make a call or let anybody know how anything's going. And I find out that at first somebody said, oh, well, maybe I think there are truckers that are protesting. The trucks aren't moving. And then somebody said something about a dock worker. And I'm like, what the heck? So finally I get home that day. This would have been yesterday I get home. and they've got the internet patched together enough that I can turn the TV on and get and see what the heck is going on. And then I find out about all this dock strike going on with the union workers and all that. And I understand they had a contract, it ran out, and you know, we're supposed to support them in getting a raise and all that. But it just seemed to me like, what a horrible time to decide that you want to hold the American economy hostage for pay so that you can have more money, when I literally got families in my community that don't have the resources that they need to feed their children. Y'all are worried about a couple of dollars on the hour. Just kind of seemed crappy to me, man. But what do I know? I'm just a bad Christian.
Oh, that high vis though.
He's already ready for work.